What up, YouTube? Survivalist News. Over here at Zero Hedge, U.S. builds up naval forces in Caribbean in pressure campaign against Maduro. We already talked about this April 6, 2020, 12 days ago, of what's going to happen in Venezuela. Why Venezuela is critical to the COVID-19 death toll. I will leave the links to this video, and I'll play a portion for it of you at the end of this video, and all the links will be in the description box. U.S. Southern Command Chief Admiral Craig Fowler said in an interview that the growing U.S. buildup in the Caribbean does not represent a change in Venezuelan policy, and is not aimed at removing President Maduro from power. Fowler said that the U.S. continues to want to oust Maduro through economic and diplomatic pressure, and not military force. Yeah, okay. Though other officials have said the U.S. would not rule out the use of military force. Of course they're going to use military force. Why would they not use military force? That's what America's known for. We're the protector of the world. If you don't do what we say, we'll come kill you, we'll oust your leader. We don't care who it is. We'll do it. We don't give a... I'm going to try to keep this one clean. We'll try. As the AP writes, this is not a shift in U.S. government policy, said Fowler, who nonetheless celebrated that enhanced interdiction efforts would hurt Maduro's finances and staying power. It's not an indication of some sort of new militarization of the Caribbean. Oh, man. Efforts would hurt Maduro's finances and staying power. The finances does not hurt Maduro. The finances hurts the people of Venezuela. This is not a fight against Maduro and drug trafficking. This is a genocide of the Venezuelan people. As, we go over in this video. They are using the drugs in this time because they know the oceans are going to be clear. They can do what they want to. They can build up forces in the Caribbean to stop drug trafficking. Is that what it is? Just like they were stopping WMDs through economic and diplomatic pressure. That is just as bad, if not worse, than the military force that some U.S. officials would not rule out. I mean, they're starving people through economic sanctions, just like in Iran, and they're just straight up lying about everything. People's going to go along with it. Will be in another perpetual war, and this time it's for oil. Like in the video, Venezuela controls the largest amount of oil in the world, plus the drug trade. If they can shut down the drug trade in Venezuela, all the cocaine, guess who's going to be running the drug trade from now on with these open oceans? J.P. Morgan, what was it, $400 million worth of cocaine was found on a ship. And you don't think our government has anything to do with that? So now, what they're doing in Venezuela is going to overthrow Maduro, starve out the people like they did in Iraq and Afghanistan. They're going to take over Venezuela and take over the cocaine trade and keep ruling the world. The deployment announced this month is one of the largest U.S. military operations in the region since the 1989 invasion of Panama to remove General Manuel Noriega from power and bring him to the U.S. to face drug charges. It involves assets like Navy warships, AWACS surveillance aircraft, and on-ground special forces seldom seen before in the region. When the U.S. started this latest build-up in the Caribbean, it was done nominally to fight drugs, and came immediately after the U.S. put a bounty on Maduro, accusing him of drug smuggling. Attorney General Barr created a legal basis for this. And if you pay any attention at all, you know General Barr is a piece of crap, and a liar, and a genocidal maniac. This was why there was substantial concern about the U.S. military invasion, as Barr had similarly constructed the pretext to invade Panama in 1989 to remove Manuel Noriega. it was conceivable after failing to oust Maduro other ways that they might revisit the old tactic, which will be removing him from power with military force. And you'll see, like I said in this video, play a little clip. But this article is a very good one. If you want to read the whole thing, it pretty much lays out the CIA operations that they've pulled against Maduro already. How they tried to set him up in the drug trade, talking about him being in the drug trade. Now he's, got charges against him in the U.S. on the drug trade. But we'll get into that. The relentless U.S. imperial beast has embarked on a full-scale, openly declared bipartisan regime change war. Yes, a regime change war aimed at overthrowing Venezuela's democratically elected government headed by President Nicolas Maduro. I believe this article was posted back in 2017. I'll leave the link in the description box, like I said. Go check out the article, check out the video, and see that we're going to be in another perpetual war that's going to kill hundreds of thousands, if not millions, and it'll be 10 to 100 times worse than this pandemic. Have a good one, YouTube.